Hello Commanders, and welcome back to Grappler Man's Elite Dangerous videos. Today I'm going to follow the lead of several of the other streamers, and I'm going to try to core mine myself. I don't have a very big ship. I have a little Diamondback Explorer, but it's not a little bad guy ship. So I head out to a field, and I of course scanned it and saw the hotspots, and I just picked an Alexandrite hotspot. Well, seeing as how I've never seen a core in Odyssey, it was different when I saw it was kind of a bluish green rather than a yellow orange like it has been. So I had no idea which one was a core. So I saw this one look pretty bright, so I figured I'd check it out. So flew up to it, put a prospector in there, and was very disappointed. However, I did notice through the countless number of times that I did it, as you can see here, I start flying around the field and just using the pulse ray analyzer and taking the 3D view to see where the glowing asteroids were. There's a couple up there. After a while, I got used to the ones that were fake. These ones on the bottom here, they look like they could be cores, but they're not. They're not bright enough. Anyway, I made a few attempts at each of those, and I only had like 24 limpets, and so I was trying to be a little cautious and not use them all up. I thought this was promising, so I investigated it because it looks kind of bright right here, especially as you get from a distance. But the closer I got, the more it kind of looked not quite right. It had two colors to it rather than just the one bright color, so I moved on. This one was probably not a core. Anyway, more searching and flying through the asteroid field. I hope you guys can see that I changed my graphics settings. I'm experimenting a little bit. My previous videos had a lower graphics setting, mainly because I was ignorant, but this one, when I play the game now, looks a whole lot better. But anyway, back to the scanning through the asteroid field. Eventually, I do find a nice bright one, but I wanted you guys to get an idea of what it looked like in an asteroid field now in Odyssey. And the shapes of the rocks are different, and the colors are different. And you'll notice here I saw one on the bottom there that looked kind of bright, but it's not. And then over here on the left, I think I see two or three. Yeah, I think I tried that first one up there on the top, but it turned out to be a dud. Eventually, though, I did find one, and of course this isn't a pristine ring. I just grabbed the first ring I could find, and there's one right there. I believe this is a core, so you see it right there. It's kind of bright. Let's get a little closer and check it out. Well, maybe... let's see. Only way to tell is to put a prospector in it, so I'm going to get a little bit closer. And yeah, this one I believe is a core. You see how it kind of glows a little more than the others? The rock is kind of bumpy, jaggedy. I'll shoot another pulse wave at it just to make sure. I believe, yeah, to see the color before the prospector gets in there. Yeah, that's the color you're looking for right there. I got to remember that. Let's see if the prospector confirms it. I believe this. Yes, it is. Okay, so it is a core, and so now, as just like always, for those veteran players, you know, you fly up to it and you have fissures, and they're different strengths. I've been warned not to run into the asteroids, so I'll take the warning since it took so long to find one of these things. And again, I am getting used to using a keyboard and mouse, so I am not going to let you see every attempt I made on this, but for the most part, once I got the hang of which button I was pushing, I was able to get this thing to its optimum, I should say, level in 2 shots. And here they go. Here's shot 1. That's not bad. First time using the keyboard and mouse. And here's shot 2 coming up. Bam. And I believe that's right. And you'll notice a little thing on the left or on the right on the upper side is in the blue. It says optimum yield. So I backed up now to about 1,000 meters away so that I didn't get blown up. And then I will share with you the ever-loving explosion that everybody wants to see. You go over to your left panel, pick the asteroid fissure that you targeted, which is the next one. Pick detonate now and wait 10 seconds. So I'll let you listen. And that's the money shot. It did shake the ship up pretty good. Alright, and now I'll spare you the entire acquiring of all of the minerals that are here, but I will let you know that you are not supposed to run into the asteroids. I didn't do it, so I don't know if it's true that you blow up. But all the little blue circles there are the things we have to shoot off with the Abrasion blaster, and that's what I do. So I'm just going to show you a couple quick ones that I did just to give you an idea what the graphics look like and the way the Abrasion blaster shoots and how the asteroids are turning and stuff. Now I believe I have night vision on here, so it's giving it kind of a little bit of a green hue, but night vision is helpful. Of course, those of you that played this know that it's helpful when you're core mining. Sometimes it helps you can see the fissures, but the graphics here are totally different than they were before. I mean, they look more like rocks, and you know, obviously the night vision green is kind of a little confusing, but for the most part it's pretty cool. Well, I picked up 15, but I kept getting overloaded cargo warnings, and so I had to abandon some limpets, which is a good thing. So I got rid of the limpets and ended up getting, I believe, 16 of this mineral to take back. Now I really do like the map on the Odyssey version. I mean, it's so easy. You can search for the particular commodity that you want to. So here I am looking for just minerals, and I'm gonna take all the other ones off, and you can see the trade routes clearly marked on the map. I think that's really clean looking and really easy to use. The other thing you can do after you do that is you can click on the system, and in the system you can use marketing data, and you can scroll through here and pick whatever it is you're looking for and see if they sell it. So I flew to the closest station just to see what I could get for it. It was getting late, and I decided I would just cash in. And when I got there, I checked the commodity board and started looking for the material that I had, and was a little bit disappointed because it was pretty low priced, only like 185 or so. I noticed to the right that Leland had it for 38,000 or 381,000, sorry. And so I thought, well, I'm definitely flying there. So I went back to the map, found out it was 4 jumps, and I thought you should see this hyperspace animation that looks really clean. So I did 4 of these jumps. I almost got interdicted once, but I got out before it happened. And I flew to this Leland system and checked its market and found out it was over 400,000 a credit. So that was useful for me to fly there. So I turned in my 16 pieces of mineral and got 6 million credits for that. And now it did take a little longer than I expected, but like I said, it's the first time I was core mining, so I learned a lot today. Well, as usual, it's time for me to go, so I'm headed to the bar for my friends. So Grappler Man is out.